Good afternoon, my people. I know it's been some time where I never come on board, and I know say some of them they miss me, or maybe some people go say, "Ha, he don't come again." Oh, this is your American town crier. I never come because I never get at least information where that is concrete and solid where I go share with them. But at least I have some few ones. In fact, today I have little things for everybody, including the little children waiting for our house, and especially for our Christian individuals as well. It is very critical that at this point or at this juncture, we need Jesus Christ in our life because without Him, nothing, there is nothing. You cannot trust on science, you cannot trust on what you see on TV, or sometimes you cannot trust on what people tell you. But Jesus Christ always tell the truth. We need Him even more. We need Him now. All right. So, again, do not go to the gym. Stay away from the store. Wash your hand frequently. Social distancing, 6 feet. Do not get close. The last time we talked, I've been said there are a couple of ways where they spread this thing. Through cough, somebody sneezing, you shake somebody's hands, you go touch surfaces where the virus there, you go get those things. Or if you're in the elevator, where somebody cough or sneeze there that get the virus, you go get them. Now, there is a new addition that just came recently. Now, they don't begin talk say, if somebody they breathe, you go get them. If they get that disease or that virus, just breathing and also talking to you. So it becomes very critical that we stay 6 feet social distancing. In fact, from public health perspective, I would recommend that we begin to wear masks to go out. Now, we know say there is short supply in this country, but any one of us, can improvise. We are Nigerians. We are very smart people. Now, the thing with me, I dey plan with my family now, white handkerchief, we go fold them a couple of ways, put elastic band on both sides, and we go use them at least when we dey go grocery store. You need to improvise. There is a change. Somebody where they talk to you, where get a virus, when he talk to you, experts say you go fit get them that way. As in they talk to you too, when they breathe through. So things are getting serious now. We need to improvise. If you have the means of getting a mask, I will strongly recommend that you get one and wear it when you are going to the store, grocery store. And another thing that, because with this thing, we have to be very strategic. Rather than going to the grocery store, every little time, going back and forward, why not make a list? So that you go there, once a week, because the more you are out there, you predispose yourself. Probability, that you get that in is high when you are going out so frequently. Make a list, go to the store once a week, stay home. And for our fellow nurses out there, if you have to work, you have to work. But make sure that if you are doing 3 days a week, do the 3 days and come home. Stop making overtime. This is not the time to be spending too much time outside. Do your 3 hours no, 3 days a week, come home and spend time with your family. Come home and spend time with your family, because the overtime way they make, they make them for government. Me, I don't do them before. It's not working out. We have to be strategic, especially during this time. This time is very challenging. Also, there is also a good news, a breakthrough. Last time, I said that there were 3 drugs that they were testing. One of them is the malaria drug, hydrochloroquine and chloroquine. They've been used in New York, because if you look at what's going on in the US today, the outbreak is higher in New York compared to any other state. So they've tested that drug and it was successful. That is a good news. But keep in mind, there is no vaccine as a preventive remedy. If somebody tells you that, it is not true, because usually vaccine takes about 12 months or 18 months before it comes. Trials, checking, and all those inaccuracy, doses, and all that stuff has to be done before it comes. So don't allow somebody to deceive you that there's a vaccine out there that you can buy to prevent that from getting it. There is nothing like that. Now where we dey home, where they don't tell us, say, make we stay home. Staying home, especially for the single folks, is a breeding ground for depression. Nigerians, we don't believe in mental health. But I guarantee you, the average Nigerian has some kind of a mental issue, especially depression. Some might be suffering from bipolar anxiety. Some even anger, psychosis as well. Because of the stigma associated with that, we don't want to get treatment. But every organization has a solution or part of your insurance that you can get, treatment to get that. Take advantage of that. Because there is no different from mental health and also a medical issue, except that, they are different conditions. All of them can be managed with medication. For instance, people who are diabetic use diabetic medication. People who have chronic hypertension, high blood pressure, they use high blood pressure medication. If you're suffering from, depression, there's medication for you. There's counseling for you that you can use. Now, let's get back to staying home for the single person. There are a couple of things that you can do to stay away from being depressed. Great news, we have technology. We can do FaceTime. We can call our loved ones, our friends, and ask them to call us back. You can plan also a strategy by going to the park maybe 3 days a week. And make sure that, you beef up on vitamin C, fruits and vegetables. Very critical. Call around to see whether you can help loved ones, the elderly. Now, if you plan your week, 3 days a week at the park, exercise, you call your friends 2 times a week and ask them to call you. So long as, there is some kind of engagement going on for a single person, you can beat, depression. Because depression is a very dangerous thing. From depression, it leads to hopelessness. From hopelessness, people, commit suicide. The rate of suicide in America here is very high. We don't want to be part of that statistics. Now, for the family person, you can do the same thing. Weekly devotion, taking your family members to the park, walking around for maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes, come home, have a daily devotion. And do not forget the children, because they are at home doesn't mean that, they don't have to learn something. Recently, there is a new application, an app called Seesaw. If you've not gotten anything from your children's teacher, call out to them so that through Seesaw, they can create an assignment And your child can go in and complete the assignment and forward that assignment back to their teacher. It is available. So there is everything for everyone. But the most important thing that I want to relate today is that we need God more than ever because times are very critical. And Christians, please, we need to pray for ourselves, for our loved ones, for this country, and also for Nigeria. Prayer is very, very important. We need to activate that. And for those of us that have not given our life to Jesus Christ, we need to do a reflection. This is the time to make a personal commitment to serve God and to allow Jesus Christ to come into our life because times are very difficult. We talk about Jesus Christ coming again. Look at how coronavirus, sleep on us like a thief. The Bible talks about. We don't want Christ to sneak up on us when we are not ready. This is the time for us to make that commitment because all things are possible through him. And there is nothing that, we cannot overcome. There is nothing that we cannot overcome if we give our lives to Jesus Christ. Again, limit your exposure outside. Stay home. Do not go to the grocery store as frequently as you should be. Once a week, get what you need, stay home. Daily devotion with your family members. Have something with the children. Engage them so that they do their schoolwork through the Seesaw application that I just talked about. Again, Nami again, your American town crier. Please continue to share this information. And I know this too shall pass. May God bless you. Bye-bye now.